Here at Avion, we build our Azur on only one chassis, the best chassis. This is the Mercedes-Benz 3500 Sprinter extended chassis. Now, the extended chassis has a couple other features that you don't see on the normal Sprinter. First of all, it's 24 feet long. This allows us to have an industry-leading 29 cubic feet of rear storage. It also has a dually rear end for increased capacity, and it's taller. By the time we're done with it, it's just under 10 feet tall, but where the height really comes in is on the interior. You have 6 feet 4 inches of clearance on the inside, and basically that allows you to not have to bump your head every time you walk in like you do in a traditional Class B. For the 2016 model, now this is a 2015, but our 2016 model, we have gone standard with the 4-cylinder turbo. I'll show you a couple of the features with the brand new chassis in a couple minutes. Coming around the side, we have an Italian Project 2000 step. This is the best step that you can find in a motorhome. It is extremely strong, and if you step on this, it will move the unit, not the step. Similarly, we have an Italian designed and manufactured awning. This is the best awning manufacturer for motorhomes. This is a Fiamma. This is 13 feet long, it's electric, and it's extremely easy to use. We don't cut any corners with the Azur. In fact, we expand our corners. This right here is one of our expansion pods. It allows us to have the single largest bed in a Sprinter motorhome. Not only is it the largest bed, but it's the most comfortable bed. I'll show you that in a couple of minutes. Up here we have a porch light. This is a powered vent for your bathroom so it doesn't get too humid inside. I'll show you that when we get inside. And we have 110 hookups. Now, Mercedes installs this hitch OEM. They do it at the factory. It's a 5,000-pound hitch. It's extremely strong. Up top, we have a rear view camera. This is a standard feature. It's not an option. Safety is not an option for us at all. We consider a necessity for every unit, so we ship it with every unit. Coming around to the shore side, show you all your shore connections. You have your fresh water goes in right here. This is a tankless on-demand water heater. You have hot water when you need it every time. Here's your quick disconnect for your 30 amp shore power. And your dump station is placed down here, very incognito. Further along the side here, we have a cable hookup and a phone hookup while you're camping. And of course, the vent for your furnace. Now, every Sprinter has a big step right here. A lot of people don't realize that, but that is actually a utility step. These are utility vehicles. This allows you to be able to reach up, clean your window, remove your antenna, and if you really need to get deep inside here for some reason, but you shouldn't have to, these Mercedes motors are pretty bulletproof, you can get down there and do some maintenance. Let's take a look at the inside. We have some really exciting features to show you in there. Now, the inside of the Azur is really where it shines. This is where all the luxury is, and this is where all the real magic happens. Let's take a look at the cab real quick. We've taken Mercedes seats that are completely adjustable. If you know anything about Mercedes seats, you know that they do everything and they just do not break. You have great lumbar support. You go back and forth, up and down, great tilt, and you have armrests. These also spin all the way around. We have a dip dash here that gives you a fabulous wood grain look. This is what they're doing in high-end cars right now. And you have a 6.5-inch LCD screen on the front. Now, this is your CD player, but this is also your backup camera. Now, you can have this when you're just in reverse, or you can have it on all the time, depending on how you like to use your backup camera. We have all the features available for the cabin here. We've got cruise control, we've got the heated seats, the heated mirrors, power mirrors, you name it, we put it in here. Let's look at the rest of the coach real quick. Here at Avion, we don't consider luxury just to be a cosmetic thing. It also means convenience and functionality. We've kept that in mind while designing our dinettes. Our front dinette is a 4-seater, has 4 swivel seats that face the dinette table. So you can tell and you will see that we have the best looking interior in a Class B motorhome. But luxury to us also means functionality and convenience, and you will see that everywhere in this motorhome. Let me start in the front and I'll work my way back. This right here is a thermoform injection molded European cabinetry. This stuff is lighter than wood, it looks better than wood, and it's much more durable than wood. We also line every single one of our cabinets with carpet, so there's a little friction in there so your stuff won't be flying around while you're driving. And we use struts for every single one of our vertical doors. We do not use springs. We don't cheap out and cut corners. We use struts. Listen to that snap. It stays shut while you're driving. Here's your monitor panel. This shows the optional solar package. This will show how much charge you're getting. Here's your generator start, your water heater control, and this right here will monitor all the levels in your tanks. We have solid surfaces in the kitchen. And this is another testament to the fact that we do not cut corners and that we are devoted to luxury. This is the same stuff you're going to find in a nice house. You also have a nice, deep, glossy black sink and metal fixtures. We don't cheap out and put plastic RV fixtures in our kitchen. We also have a smooth glass top range. It's a 2-burner LP range and a range hood. More cabinetry in the kitchen. We have tons of cabinetry throughout the Azur. And we have a number of space-saving techniques that we use, such as this bracket here, which is really convenient for wine. You can see that we place our refrigerator in a convenient spot. We don't put it under here, under the sink, where you have to bend over to get everything. It's in a convenient location, and this will run off of your coach batteries that are charged by the solar panel. So you can run your refrigerator purely off of solar. We also have a residential-sized microwave that is standard in every Azur. The Azur features innovative space-saving technologies, and the bed is a fine example of our ingenuity. The king-size bed in the Azur is not only the largest bed in the Class B motorhome, but it is the most comfortable, and with our full-length wardrobe, you aren't kicking the bottom of a cabinet every time you turn in your sleep. And of course, what is luxury without convenience? The rear dinette transforms into a bed in under 30 seconds. And remember, we build every Azur to order, so if you're looking for a different solution, such as a larger dinette or a couch, we'd be happy to accommodate. Traveling in a Class B motorhome shouldn't mean that you have to leave things behind. We've designed the Azur to take advantage of every bit of space that Mercedes has to offer. Cabinet space is not only ample, but designed for superior functionality. Hidden hinges add a sleek, luxurious look to the interior, while also providing a strong, adjustable mount so that you don't have to replace hinges if they begin to sag. Inside the cabinets, you'll find that they are all sound insulated, carpeted so that your belongings won't slide around, and vertical doors are all held shut by quiet struts rather than springs that will rattle while you drive. You'll find Avion's commitment to innovation in every room, and the bathroom is no exception. With our low-profile drain configuration, the Azur offers a larger bathroom with more head and shoulder space than a standard Mercedes Class B. To keep humidity to a minimum, the bathroom features a powered vent to recycle the air. The Azur's bathroom also features a macerator toilet. This is a benefit to you because, unlike with a normal RV toilet, the drain to your tanks is blocked. This means that no fumes or chemicals will escape your toilet. In addition, a macerator toilet is far superior to a macerator dump station because waste is broken up before it gets to the tank, ensuring that there is no buildup of solids inside the tank, which is an issue with the cheap tank flush options and even with the popular macerator dump stations. This will save you thousands in the long term on maintenance costs. The Azur's innovative king bed allows for industry-leading rear storage. This compartment is large enough for luggage, golf clubs, camping gear, and much more. The rear hatch also provides an exterior shower and rear access to the bedroom overhead storage. You'll also find access to your low-point drains from the rear so that you may winterize your unit. We have completely rethought the way motorhomes are insulated with the Azur. Because it is a true Class B, the outside layer of the Azur is automotive steel rather than fiberglass. Behind the steel, you'll find thick fiberglass batten insulation. We go a step further by adding our space-age radiant reflective barrier before finally installing our most important innovative material, Azdel. Azdel is a green material constructed without adding formaldehyde or other harmful chemicals, so you won't have to worry about dangerous fumes when your coach is warm. It is a great thermal insulator, but also doubles as an excellent sound insulator. Don't worry if you drop some water on the floor. Azdel is also moisture and mold resistant. We double insulate the floor of the entire coach with Azdel to keep your feet warm and your ride quiet. The Azur is the ultimate freedom machine. It is small enough to deftly maneuver through crowded urban areas, large enough for comfortable full-time living, and is equipped to operate well away from civilization for extended periods. With 30 gallons of freshwater capacity, an additional 30 gallons of wastewater capacity, you can travel with true independence. If you seek to extend that independence, we offer a solar package that truly stands above the rest. Our Freedom Solar package features top-of-the-line components. Coupled with our 2,000-watt inverter, this package allows you to utilize 110-volt power without draining your batteries. What this means to you is that you can wake up and brew a cup of coffee or flip on the TV without having to start a generator or hook up to shore power. I would like to thank you for your interest in the Avion Azur. Luxury doesn't have to mean expensive, and when you buy an Avion factory direct, you will save thousands. Don't just take my word for it. Come down to Wakarusa for a tour and let us show you in person the difference that attention to detail can achieve in a motorhome. Thank you very much for watching.